Okay, and I'm back. So I'm playing the game like just a minute ago, and I started thinking about my no skill required series that I do when I just go around spraying a gun from the hip, doing a bunch of dumb shit, and not really giving a fuck because you don't have to give a fuck. And I'm in the game. I'm playing with the MK14, the semi-automatic assault rifle, and I like that gun. You know, just to be honest with you, and I'm winning. Like I'm doing very well, but at the same time, like I'm dying to just all the dumb no skill required bullshit that I talk about. And it's fucking stupid because I hear everybody like throwing around the word, you know, the O word, overpowered. And I'm thinking like, how the fuck is the Type 95 and the FMG9s overpowered when this shit isn't overpowered? Like I'm aiming at dudes, I'm on target, I'm putting like several shots in dudes' chests before they even like know I'm there. You know what I'm saying, with the MK14, and they just sprayed me from the hip with like a PP901, and that's all she wrote. Like that's all she wrote. Like I'm like, and I'm just dumbfounded. I mean, it's funny because I get a kick out of this fucking game. As you see me being aggressive as shit with the motion sensor. For all y'all that's hiding in this game, I don't do that shit. Like I don't hide. I'm not with that shit. Like I take the motion sensor and throw it. Like I'm so happy that you could throw the motion sensor in this game instead of having to put it somewhere and then leave the area. Like I just throw that shit in front of me and I know exactly where the enemies are and I just go and shoot them. But you know what I'm saying? Like people throw around the overpowered word and it's like I'm putting several shots on target. I mean, I'm on target before the enemy is. You know, I know who I'm shooting at. I actually have acquired a target and I'm like putting effective fire on that target so that you know, I can put them down. But somebody just rolls up and sprays me from the hip with a P90 or some other dumb shit or whatever, and they just win. Like I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Like it really is no skill required. I was right. I'm wondering, like, are these people watching my shit? I mean, people do watch my shit and enjoy it, but I'm wondering, are these people watching my shit and thinking, I don't have to try, just spray some shit? Because the game is like, it's like, it doesn't matter if you're on target. It doesn't matter that you acquired a target and fired several shots in the chest. Fuck that. This dude can spray from the hip and win. Fuck you. And like that shit fucking like trips me out every time I play this game. That shit is funny as fuck. I mean, and the best thing is not to get frustrated with the game. It's just a video game. It doesn't matter if you get fucked over and cheated. I mean, it's just a game. It's fun. It's funny. But that shit is crazy. Like it's crazy how that's cool and that's okay. But you know, people are running around whining that, you know, this burst weapon is overpowered. And I would just be straight up. There's no such thing as an overpowered burst weapon. I hate to break it to you. It's a burst weapon. If you get dropped in one hit from a burst weapon, you're supposed to. That's how it's supposed to work. That is how burst weapons are supposed to work. That's how they're supposed to work. Now, if they work like something less than, you know, what the Type 95 works at on its best day, you know, then it's bullshit. Because, I mean, the Type 95 works somewhere between okay to great. You know, on its best day, it's great. The rest of the time, it's okay. It'll take a couple of bullets to put a guy down. Like, and honestly, I really don't think it's that strong. To me, I have to shoot guys with multiple bursts a lot of the times to put them down. And it's not like it has a ridiculous ammo loadout like the G11. Or it has like, you know, a 40-something round clip like the G11. So, I don't really get how it's overpowered. And I don't understand why people are whining about it. Also, the FMG9s, they're supposed to be overpowered as well. They're supposed to be this beast gun. They're alright. I mean, they're great for close quarter situations when you're low on health. Or if you just like can't deal with the close quarter situation with the weapon you have, they're great because they spit a lot of lead quickly. And I mean, what do you expect from a machine pistol? That's what the PP2000 did in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, every sniper who was worth a damn had a PP2000 as a secondary. Let's just be honest. I mean, and honestly, when you whine about the whole overpowered thing, you say this is overpowered, that should be patched. People start to listen after a while, and honestly, you just fuck it up. Everything will get patched at some point in time. If you keep whining because you suck, things will get patched, and it won't be patched nicely. It will be patched all fucked up the way Call of Duty does it best. Like, trust me, it will be patched fucked up. Remember the 1887s? Yeah. those guns were okay. They were cool. I used them a couple times when people said they were overpowered, and they weren't impressive to me. You know, they weren't impressive. They kind of worked the way I expected 2 shotguns to work. I mean, it's okay for people to run around and spray a P90 with motherfucking extended mags and shit in it, but it's not okay to motherfucking you know, use a good assault rifle, and it's not okay to use a good machine pistol. And to be honest with you, all the machine pistols work that way. You know, like they suck with like just one. Like all the machine pistols suck if you just use them single, except for like the MP9. That one works pretty good single. But the rest of them, they suck single. And then when you dual wield them, they're great because they spit lead quickly. Like the Scorpion dual wield is just as strong as the FMG9s. So is the MP7s and the Glock 18s. The Glock 18 dual wield was like one of my favorite weapons in Modern Warfare 2. It was great. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to spray lead. A shitload of lead. It's supposed to drop people quickly at a close range. It's a fucking machine pistol. But I hear everybody throwing around the old word like everything's gone to shit. Well, I can tell you of a lot of more overpowered things than that. Fucking, for one, the support package gives an idiot the chance to shine, which I don't agree with at all, but I mean, it's okay. Nobody's whining about that shit. Like, if I put a guy in a dead man's hand twice, he still keeps his support package. He still gets a stealth bomb, and he still gets an EMP to shoot down my payload that I had to work for. But that's cool, right? That's okay. But the Type 95 and the FMG9s are the problem. They're the things that need to be patched. Listen, man, I say it 1,000 times. I don't hate people for using support package. You know, the way I see it, if I suck at a game, I just don't get any kill streaks. You know what I'm saying? I just, hey, guess what? No kill streaks for you this game, because you suck this game too bad. That's the way I see it for me. But, you know, I don't hate you for using support kills. I use it from time to time. It's a good kill loadout. But if you're put into a death streak, you should lose it. Plain and simple. If you get, whether it's, you know, your fault or the bad spawn's fault, if you get put on a death streak, you should lose the support kill streak. Straight up. I mean, and people won't agree, that's fine. But that's just some real shit. That's just like some real shit that would make sense for the game. If you get put on a death streak, or you get constantly put on death streak, you shouldn't be able to keep a support kill streak. You shouldn't be able to get an EMP. You don't deserve an EMP. You don't deserve a stealth bomber. Like, the way I see it, you don't deserve to knock my fucking payload out of the air with your fucking EMP and then screw my whole team over for like, what is it, a minute? Like a minute out of the game, we're fucking screwed because of an EMP that you really didn't deserve. But I mean, you know, nobody complains about that shit. All this other shit's overpowered, but I don't see it. And the way I'm like seeing this whole shit, shut the fuck up. Like, cause remember what happened with the 1887s? The 1887s got patched and they really weren't that bad. All right, they got patched, and you know what that led to? That led to the rise of the AA-12. And let me tell you, I do love the AA-12. Every time I would like unlock the AA-12, I would go get the 400 kills to get extended mags. And I'm probably responsible for a lot of you guys walking into a building and getting just AA-12 in the face. That was probably me. That was probably me who did that to you. Fuck you, the AA-12 was a beast. I mean, it sucks now, but it was just, it was a monster as a secondary. I mean, it wasn't something you want to use as a primary Modern Warfare 2, but it was an awesome secondary. And it rose because of the patching of the 1887s. Oh shit, I think this is a good part coming up right here. Oh, yeah, watch this shit. Hold up. Where is it? Oh, is it coming? Oh, no, not yet, not yet. But whatever, the 1887s were like a okay gun. You know what I'm saying? And then when they got patched, the AA-12 just came and took over. That's all you saw. And I'm gonna tell you what the definition of overpowered is. Overpowered is something that you either have to use or prepare to fight against. And you really don't have to do that with the FMG9s or the Type 95. It's just people are just whiny as shit about everything. And I'm gonna just tell you, like, if you whine about shit over and over again, it's just gonna give room for people to abuse something else. And right now as we speak, people are not abusing the Type 95 They're kind of abusing the FMG9s, but that's not a reason to patch it. Just because people like it don't mean you should patch it. It's not really that overpowered. But if you do patch it, believe me, it'll be just like the 1887s. It'll give room to abuse something else. People are like, oh, I can't use my favorite? Fine. I'll abuse something. That's how it goes down. That's how it goes down. And the FMG9s are not something you have to prepare to fight against. Neither does Type 95. So here's my advice to everybody in the Call of Duty community. Shut the fuck up before you get the goddamn game patched and they fuck the shit up and it gets patched to death. I don't want to have to go back to Black Ops. I don't want this game to become fucking Black Ops, you idiot. Learn to play better. If you like this commentary, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I'm out.